What are we doing, people? Happy Sunday Funday, people. Now we got to get in here today. We got to talk about it. What are we going to talk about? Bro, have you just been dumped? I have been there. I've been dumped. How many times have you been dumped? How many times have you found yourself at the holidays and you're like, damn it, I've been dumped. What the hell am I going to do? I'm just going to sit here and watch old Rockford Files on the TV with my TV dinner, and maybe I'll order some wings or something like that. But then you got the holidays coming up, right? So what the hell do you do with the holidays? You're thinking, oh man, I want some of that turkey. I want some of that dressing. I got to get some of that good old gravy. But fuck, I don't know how to do it. Well, you're in luck, because we're going to talk about dumped cooking today. Thanksgiving style. That's what we're going to do today. Now, make sure you get yourself a nice little cup of something. I got a little cup of something right here. I got Marge with me right now, and it's a little cup of happiness, as I like to call it. I got my Jack Daniels and my Irish whiskey. That ain't no, wait, hold on. That ain't no Irish whiskey. That ain't Irish whiskey at all. Check this out. This is normal Tennessee whiskey. Now, I'm making Irish coffees, but it's not an Irish coffee. Can we call it a Tennessee coffee? Maybe we can. I throw a little whipped cream in there, a little, blue agave to sweeten it up just a bit. I got my Tennessee whiskey, and I got my coffee from Colombia. Hey, some things are best from Colombia. You know what I'm saying? Then I got my Louis. I got my Let's Go Jared. I got my Joe Fraga right there. So we're all excited about that. Let me get a swig of that, people. Let's go. All right. So we're going to get, whoa, where are we at, cameraman? There we go. All right. So we got to get right into this now, because, I don't want to be taking all forever. I wanted to, it's so easy what we're going to do today. Now, we ain't doing a chicken. We ain't doing a turkey. We're doing a chicken. Man, I came out wrong, didn't it? But that's okay. Ain't nobody around to see it, because we just been dumped. All right. So the first thing I want to do is I want to tell you real quick that there's something you need to know. Okay, whenever you're making fowl, there's something you need to know. It's called the spatchcock. Okay, it's when you cut the breastplate of the turkey or the chicken or the duck or the pheasant or whatever it is, right? And you spread it out flat. Now you're gonna see me doing that in the video. I'm gonna put it in.
Boys and girls, I want you to join us in welcoming the world's greatest DJ. His name is Till Mix. Ooh yeah, we partying with ghosts. They're the sexiest. Ooh yeah, partying with ghosts. Till Mix. Ooh yeah, we partying with ghosts. They're the sexiest. Ooh yeah, we partying with ghosts. Till Mix.
Now what that does is it helps it to stay nice and moist, it cooks evenly, and it cooks quickly, okay? If you keep that cavity in there and you shove shit in it, we're looking at like a 9 or 10 hour cook day, people. We don't got time for that. We gotta get video gaming, we gotta get watching the movies, we gotta get fucking drunk. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got to do. We got to nurse our wounds, get happy, watch the Rockford Files, maybe a little Perry Mason. I don't know. Maybe some old school movies. Hell, you can't watch the new school movies because they suck dick. You know what I mean? But maybe you throw on the first 4 seasons of Ray Donovan. Maybe you throw on, of course, The Sopranos. Of course, you got Breaking Bad. Of course, you got Better Call Saul. You know, I'm trying to think of some other shows. Oh, you could do the, Boondocks, you know, love that. Little Uncle Ruckus, make you laugh a little bit. You know, you can go ahead and throw a little Cowboy Bebop on. That's a lot of fun. I love that one. Hell, I got a whole bunch of them. Oh, I got The Wire. You could throw that on. That's fun. You know, then there's a whole bunch of Luther. Luther's another great one you can watch. That's Idris Elba, you know, with that old English guy, you know, doing some sort of, you know, cop show over there in England. But it's good. It's real good. It's a lot of fun. And you're looking for these good shows. Oh, Bosch is another good one. I love the first maybe 5 or 6 seasons of Bosch. Towards the 7th one, it gets all lame and stuff like that. But anyway, woo! But anyway, we got all that good stuff that we got to get to, right? So we got to make our cooking fast. So that's why we're doing the spatchcock. All right, now here's a normal pair of scissors right here. Okay, see this normal pair of scissors? You could try to use these if you can to cut through that breastbone. But, you know, here's the shears. Okay, now these shears, these are like the good old-fashioned, you know, foul shears right here. And they'll cut through a finger. I tell you what, they will. They're nice, they're pointy, they got that curved blade to maximize, you know, the force that is going into it, the bone, and it cuts right through anything, just like butter, with ease. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want to do. Now, you're going to see me doing it, people. It's easy. It's easy. But it makes cooking fun. And that's another thing I wanted to say. You got to get the tools that make cooking fun. Okay, now you're thinking I'm going to get like this beater or that beater, but that beat up thing, the whatever. No, get the tools that make cooking fun. They make it enjoyable and they make you want to do it more. Okay, get a little bit bigger pan than you think you should get. Because if you get bigger pans, that cuts down the overhead because you make more volume of food per time. And also the cost goes down, okay? So like say, for example, like I made this birthday cake. Okay, I made myself a birthday cake, but I made it 6 months ago. Yeah, think about that. I made it 6 months ago, chocolate birthday cake. All right, and I put it in the freezer because you know, I was making 3 or 4. I made 3 or 4 cakes all at the same time to cut down. You know, I'm cooking anyway, right? I'm baking anyway, so I'm making all these cakes. So I make 3 or 4 of them. You know, I put them all in the freezer, and then I just busted it out, made some ganache, poured it over the top. Right, so I got to have a pan or a mixer big enough to do 3 or 4 cakes. So let me check this out. I got this cake right here. Here she is. The old birthday cake, right? Bam! How good does that look? Now you might be looking at it and thinking, hey, you got that big crease or that big divot in the middle right there. Well, damn it, I sure do. I sure do. And you know what? If that son of a bitch wasn't frozen, that old ganache would have gone just over it just fine. It smells heavenly because it's dark chocolate ganache infused with blackberries. Okay, think about that. Dark chocolate on the inside. Dark chocolate ganache infused with blackberries. Oh, it's going to be fucking killer. I'll probably cut into it in a minute and give you guys a little, you know, preview or whatever. But see, that's what it is, right? And you're thinking, Ray, what the hell are you doing cooking like this, all this stuff? You know, what's going on? You're over there, you're over here. Well, let me tell you what, okay? Once you realize that the secret to everything is the process, everything becomes the same, okay? Whether you're doing a piece of art, whether you're putting new brakes, like Professor Grass was putting new brakes on his car the other day, whether you're making a cake, whether you're making a chicken. Once you realize that it's just a process, don't focus on the specific of the chicken or the brakes or the art project. Focus on the process, okay? Beginning to end, the only thing that changes is the variables. Okay, that's it. Then you become really excited about everything because it's not really anymore about making a chicken. It's not really anymore making a cake or making a, you know, putting brakes on a car. It's about understanding a process and then yielding the maximum highest quality product at the end. That's systems engineering right there. You didn't know you was going to become a systems engineer, did you? Well, damn it, you are. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to talk about what I got laid out right here. So check this out. All right, now we are really excited about what we have going on here, okay? So, I'm going to show you real quick about what we got, our turkey. Our chicken, our spatchcock chicken, okay? Now check this bad boy out. Look at this. Look how nice that looks. Doesn't that look fire? Oh, it smells heavenly. Now what we do is we cut it open, salt and pepper the cavity of it. You don't salt and pepper the skin. You let the skin get nice and crispy, okay? Then what you do is you put it in the oven at 450 for half an hour, all right? And then you turn that down to 400 for 1 hour. So it's only an hour and a half cook time. It's fantastic, people. And then the next thing you gotta have fucking great dressing, okay? Great stuffing. I'm sorry, stuffing, dressing. People say whatever, right? Now look what I got right here. Made the bread myself. Look at that. Boom. Look at that, fantastic. This is just pizza dough right here. I had a leftover 10 ounces of pizza dough, chopped it up, put it in the oven, baked it, then I chopped it up some more, got it nice and crispy, then I made this fantastic, wonderful stuffing right here. Now this is gonna go great. Now isn't that enough for one guy? Bro, you can have like 2 or 3 meals out of this, man. Come on, this would be fantastic. All right. Then the other thing that I did, right, now you saw me, I was making this like pumpkin pie action, okay? So I got the pumpkin pie action right here. It's all in the blender, boom, right here, okay? See that? Now this is from a pumpkin that I roasted a year ago, okay? I had some leftover pumpkin from a year ago, boom, right there, okay? I roasted it, hold it out or whatever, then I froze it, okay? So then I pulled it out of the freezer, and then I added roasted sweet potatoes, okay? That's the trick. I'm telling you the trick right now. The roasted pineapple doesn't really have a strong flavor. It's pretty soft. The roasted pumpkin doesn't really have a flavor. It's pretty soft flavor. But it's nice. It has a nutty quality to it, nutty flavor to it. And so what you do is you take a little bit of that sweet potatoes, because I don't want to add a whole bunch of sugar. You know what I'm saying? We don't do the sugar around here. All that cane sugar and whatnot. Come on now. So we want natural sugars. We want all good stuff going in your body so you don't crash after you eat all this food and sleep for maybe like 3 years or something like that, okay? So then you go ahead and you take some sweet potatoes, you mix it together in here, and that's what I got right here. And I got a little bit of heavy cream, and I got 4 or 5 egg yolks in there, all mixed together, and then you go ahead and you pour it in, make your crust. You gotta make your crust with tallow now. Don't make your crust with like that seed oil. That stuff, fuck that shit, right? And then bam, look what you got. A little tiny, little baby pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie for one. Okay, now if you're really ambitious, you get the whole thing, right? I'm like looking at it right now thinking, oh yeah, let's eat this bad boy. But what you can do is just cut this fella in half after you eat your whole big meal and you're good to go. You know what I mean? Then you got another half of it for later. How awesome is that? And I don't know, this took me about 30 minutes to cook in the oven because it's so small. But everything comes together so fast. You can do it in one morning even, right? You can even cook the chicken the night before, let it sit out, and then you're good to go. And of course, you got to have the old cranberry. I got the ocean spray cranberry. I can't be making everything myself. I got to get something from the store, right? And the ocean spray cranberry is the best. Okay, it has that nice tang to it. I just absolutely love it. It's much better than any other cranberry sauces that I've ever come across. So now we're about ready to do the one other thing that you have to have. Okay, you have to have this, or you have not had a good turkey, chicken Thanksgiving dinner for one on our broke cooking segment. Not broke, dumped. Well, you might be broke too. And in that case, you're gonna love what we're doing here because we made all of this. I went shopping, made it all under $20. Can you believe that? I think the chicken was about $11. All right. Then we have like I got the sweet potatoes, and they were about maybe 75 cents. Then you had a couple egg yolks, right? So that's maybe 5 eggs. Then I had some of this leftover the leftover pumpkin right here, and hell, we'll throw $1 or 2 in for that, right? And then I got the crust, I had flour and all that kind of stuff, maybe 50 cents or something. I got the cranberry, that might be the most expensive thing. I got the big old can from Smart and Final, the big old, not the small can, the big ass can, okay? And then you always buy in bulk because that cuts down your expenses tremendously. The big ass can was about $11. So it's about $11. I can't hear you because I got the damn cameraman whispering to me from behind the camera, trying to yell out the numbers to me. Calm down, cameraman. Jesus Christ. Okay, so we're excited about that, but now we got to go make the one thing that's going to pull this whole thing together. And if you know, it's gravy. Okay, you have to have that nice hot gravy. And it's gotta be great, it's gotta be salty, it's gotta taste fantastic. And we're making it from the drippings from the chicken that we just baked. So let's get over there, let's get after it. All right, people, here we go, here we go, here we go. I got the chicken drippings. Look at this, come look at this. Look at that shake, right? That's just like a woman's ass right there, shaking just like you want it, okay? That looks fire. So I got, these are all the drippings from the chicken. I'm just gonna go ahead and pour it in here. This is what we use. Look at that, look at that! It's gonna melt quite nicely. This is the beginnings of our gravy right here, okay? Then I got all my, oh, look how fun that is. I just love watching that shake. Oh yeah, men are just addicted to that kind of thing, I'm sorry. Then I got my flour right here, check this out. So I got all my flour right in there. We're about to throw that in there. Now the trick is that you have to heat this up first, and you have to brown the flour, okay, as it's going before you add the water. So we're gonna get to that, okay? Here we go, here we go. I got cameraman going. We gotta add a little bit of this flour. We're gonna add it till it kind of balls up, makes a little bit of a paste, people. You hear me? Make a paste, okay? That's about enough of that. Let's go ahead and get this thing going. We wanna get this flour, we wanna get it nice and mixed in there. We want it to paste up. Woo, it's gonna paste up pretty quick. Let me get a fork. Maybe I had a little bit too much. There we go. Oh, just the right amount. That's just the right amount. You want to go ahead and get this to brown up. Don't add the water yet. You got to brown it up first, okay, people? You got to brown that bad boy up. All right. That's perfect. Look at that. It's going good. What do you think, cameraman? Where you at over here? Come down here. Can't even see what we got going on. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Got to get that browned up, people. Get it browned up. All right. There we go. There we go. Doesn't that look good? Looks good to me. All right. Now you got to leave it alone for a minute, people. Leave it alone. All right, people. Now it's going. It's sizzling right here. It's starting to get all brown. You got to leave it alone. Leave it alone in the skillet. Let it get all brown. You know what I mean? You got to let it burn just a little bit. You got to scrape it off. Then rotate it and let it burn again for a couple minutes, all right? You're gonna see that. What it's gonna do is it's gonna add such a dynamic flavor to your gravy. And this is the part that everybody messes up. You gotta leave it alone. You gotta leave it alone. Gotta leave it alone, people. Now look real quick here. Look. See how that's all getting nice and brown right there? That's what you want, people. Don't be afraid of that. Get a little burnt, okay? Mess it about, get a little burnt, let it sit there, let it get like nice and brown. Then your gravy's gonna be so rich and full, okay? That's what we want. All right, let's go. You see that sizzle, people? That's what you want. Get down in there and see that. Yeah, now we're talking. Look how dark some of that is. Now we're talking. You gotta scrape it off the bottom now. Use that water, a little bit of water at a time to scrape it off the bottom. Let it rehydrate. Let it rehydrate. There we go. There we go. Get that off there. All right. All right, all right. That's what we're looking at right there. That's the gravy concentrate. Now we're ready to add it all. Okay, we're gonna add it all. Got 2 cups right here. Well, not all of it. We'll add some of it, and then we'll mix it in. Okay, slowly mix it in. All right. Where's that fork that I had? I had a fork around here somewhere. There it is. You gotta get that fork in there. Get that nice little crunched up. And look. Right before your eyes, it's turning right into gravy, okay? Now, you don't even have to salt and pepper it, really, because the salt and pepper comes off, you know, the bird that you just baked, and these are the drippings from it, so it's already seasoned. Now, of course, you can season it as you want if you think you need more, but I just taste it. It's salty as hell, and it tastes great, okay? And we're going to go ahead and break these up and let it kind of turn into gravy. This is the magic right here, people. Watch the magic happen right in front of your face. Be quiet, be quiet. Now we're gonna stir it. We're gonna stir a little bit. Now you could probably use a bigger fork than I did, but I just hurried up and grabbed the fork, okay? Now we're gonna use a spatula. Get in there. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Now we're talking. This is just a little baby spatula. A little, I got it to make brownies, I think, at one time. Isn't that funny? Now it's making my gravy. Now it's my gravy spatula. All right. Look how good that's turning out right there. Boy, that makes me hungry already. All right. Now you gotta let the bubbles work for you, okay? You gotta let the bubbles work for you. Keep stirring and you leave the lumps in there. Gravy with lumps is where it's at, people. You get that nice burst of flavor when you're eating it, okay? It tastes fantastic. Now this bad boy's almost done, so we're gonna pour him in a bowl in just a second. There you go. All right, people, here we go, here we go. We got the good old-fashioned gravy. We're about to pour it in here. Oh yeah, look how good that looks. You can go ahead and get around here so the camera makes. You got to get all them lumps out of there. So get that spatula going, okay? Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. All right, people, here we go. Here we go. We got it going on right now. We got everything coming together. So excited. Okay, we got a bird down here. Look at this nice little bird. Little bird. Hey, birdie. How you doing? And we're going to go ahead and take these off, take the wings off. That's the cameraman special right there, okay? Now, this is spatchcock, remember. We got it spread eagle, laid out, ready to go, cooked real nice. That means we got the breasts on the bottom. We got the drumsticks right here. So let's go ahead and carve ourselves off a little piece of this breast, shall we? Oh, look at that. Look how nice that looks. Look how nice that looks. That's a great piece right there. The skin's nice and crunchy. Now, we love that. We love ourselves some crunchy skin. So I'm going to go just, you know, I'm going to eat a lot more than this. I'm telling you that right now, okay? But you get yourself maybe 3 or 4 meals out of this for maybe 3 or 4 people. Well, I mean, you know, 1 meal a piece, right? Or if you're dumped, like I'm dumped right now, you're just going to go ahead and have 4 meals all to yourself. So that's pretty awesome. Now, come over here. Look at this nice lumpy gravy that we got. Ooh, that gravy. Doesn't that gravy look great? Doesn't that gravy look great? Oh, it looks fantastic. But that's not what we're going to do just yet. We're going to come in here and get this stuffing. Look how good this stuffing looks. Oh, go ahead and use that little gravy spatula. Cut up a nice little chunk of stuffing. Okay? Boom. Get that out of there. Woo! Look at that. Look how good that looks. Oh, yeah. And that's all made just from leftover stuff that we had all in the refrigerator as is. Okay, so we got that. That's looking fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and add some of this little cranberry sauce action. Now, I love the cranberry sauce with fowl because it has that nice tang to it like I talked about before, okay? Now, that's fantastic right there. Ooh. Now, you know, if you want some fixings, some sides, you want mac and cheese, you want some asparagus, you want some greenery, you go ahead and do that, okay? I left a little spot right there. You go ahead and do that. You put it right there, bitch. For me, I ain't eating no green, okay? I'm going to add more chicken, okay? Now, here's the magic moment, people. Putting the gravy on. Oh, doesn't that look good? Look at that. Look at that. Oh, my mouth is watering right now as we speak. And it's okay. You got to get a little bit on that cranberry, too. It tastes so good. Oh, wow. Look at that. Now, what I was going to do is put the pie right here. But we ain't going to do that just yet. I'm going to go ahead and I got my pie. Let me move some of this out the way. Okay, let me get my knife. Got our pie right here. It looks fantastic. I got my whipped cream right here. Looks fantastic. Let me move this guy over. On this little island. Here we go, here we go. All right, now we got this cream right here that we made from the heavy cream. Got that out of the old Costco right there. Do a little bit of sugar in there. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Let me take. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. And we got our little tiny baby pumpkin sweet potato, don't tell nobody, pie right here. Check that out. It's so good. Now, we're going to go ahead and take it out. Now, when I made the crust, you got to use tallow. Don't use none of that seed oil, okay? So I got this little bad boy. I got a little bit of that rock sugar on top, so it looks all crystal and nice. We're just going to cut it right down the middle. Give it a nice little wiggle. Check that pie out. Woo-wee! Look how nice that pie is. Oh, my mouth's already watering, man. I'm spitting all over the place. Shit. Then you take yourself a big dollop of that whipped cream. Put it right on there. I like a lot of whipped cream. If you don't have a lot of whipped cream, you ain't doing it right. All right? So there we go. Check this out. Come in here, cameraman. Check this out. Look what we got. Now, ain't that just the fucking humdinger right there of a dumped cooking Thanksgiving for one? That's what I'm talking about. Under $20. Hell, it might have even been $15. Now, I do like eating out of these pie plates. This is just a Pyrex pie plate. It's for the single man. You know what I'm saying? We get all sloppy and whatever. Throw it in there. You need to reheat it. Hey, this thing goes right in the oven, people. It's fucking great. Oh, my mouth's watering. Let's go ahead and get into some of this, okay? First, we're going to go ahead and get some of this stuffing, all right? Now, come in here. Come on in here, cameraman. Check this out. Oh, yeah. Oh, bro, that's the best stuffing. Add some of this cranberry sauce. We all know the cranberry sauce is good. Let's go ahead and get into this chicken. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Tell me you wouldn't fucking destroy that. Tell me you wouldn't smash that right now. Hell, since we're all by ourselves, we can just go ahead and add a little more gravy if we want. Oh yeah, the perfect bite. Right here. Mmm. Mmm. So good. Now the thing about doing the spatchcock is that it keeps it so damn moist. You got the breast on the bottom, sitting in all the juices. The most moist breast I ever had. You gotta just get them breasts, you know what I mean? So good. And I do love me some nice moist breasts. All right, check this out. Look how good this is. Oh yeah. Homemade right here. This is the kind of thing you would get at maybe like a Michelin star restaurant. I ain't even kidding. I'm all worked up. We got to get this video over so I can eat. I'm already tired of filming. All right. Well, we need more whipped cream. Let me go get some of that good old whipped cream. Oh, I'm making a mess around here. It has that vanilla nut flavor that comes through from the pumpkin. So good. And a sweet potato after note on the flavors. That is a tremendous flavor profile right there in that pumpkin sweet potato pie. That's why you gotta do it. Crust is nice and flaky. It's got a nice bit of crunch to it. You got the whipped cream, which of course, I love whipped cream that's just a little bit sweet. Not really sweet. I don't want that saccharine flavor. I just want the cream and mellow out the flavor a little bit. I'm gonna smash all this right now. So y'all better go ahead and get to doing it, whatever you're gonna do. Okay, get it.
Recipe.